All right, Bruzer Nation, welcome to another edition of the CRUZE podcast, the only podcast that brings you pro wrestling for your ears. And you are in for an extended treat here on the CRUZE podcast. This will be a longer matchup, the main event of G1 Climax 30 Group A from September 23rd, 2020. Switchblade Jay White versus Kota Ibushi. And if any of you have seen either one of these two work in the ring together, you know what I'm talking about. This is going to be one hell of a hard-fought matchup. Jay White's calling his shots. I got my new Raycons in, listening to the action as I'm calling it, just so I don't get too lost. And I'm super excited about this one. I haven't seen this one. I did take a time out at the beginning of this month and watched the double championship match from Wrestle Kingdom. That was one hell of a matchup. So I expect absolutely nothing less from the pre-cursing matchup between these two as Switchblade Jay White enters the ring with his leather jacket on, a member of the Bullet Club, awaiting Kota Ibushi. Fans in attendance, signs in the air. They are separated a little bit. There's some distance. Just been informed Ibushi is undefeated in the G1 Climax, starting from last year, as he makes his way to the ring, down the entranceway, fist clenched, showing his appreciation for the crowd. And as Kota Ibushi enters the ring, I want to remind you, follow us at Bruzer Nation Productions on Twitter, Bruzer Nation Productions on YouTube and Facebook. Also, if you have requests or comments, please leave them on your favorite podcasting app. More so the comments, leave it on your favorite podcasting app, whether that be Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Pocket Cast, Breaker, or the Anchor.fm app. Let me know if you like what I'm doing and if I need to work on something else. Independent wrestlers, if you are listening, email me at bruzernationproductions@gmail.com. That's Bruzer with a Z, not an IS. Let me know a match of yours that you want me to call. Send me the link to it. I will call it and we'll get you in on an interview. We'll throw part of it in before the match, part of it after. Make a nice little extended episode for the Bruzer Nation out there. As Kota Ibushi has made it into the ring, Jay White doing his normal jaw jacking with everything. It's one of those things about Jay White. All he does is jaw jack through his entire matchups, and it's wildly entertaining. Old Red Shoes is checking the gear of Jay White and now checking Kota Ibushi, making sure that there are no weapons involved in this match, at least hidden ones. The bell has rung, and here we go. Jay White's in the blue corner, Kota Ibushi in the red. What is Jay White doing? Kota Ibushi's getting the crowd fired up with his claps. Jay White's asking the crowd, why aren't they chanting his name? That's the best. Goes to the outside to mess around with the crowd, trying to get him to chant Ibushi. What is he doing? Now he grabs a microphone. Say your favorite guy's name and they still won't do it. He's the best. Oh, hard roundhouse kick to the chest as Jay White gets into the ring. The fans are not allowed to chant in Japan during this time, and a big plancha over the top to the outside onto Jay White. They're following the rules, not chanting, only clapping as they have been requested to do. And Jay White has really messed with the crowd on that, giving them a hard way to go. Classic heel work. Rolls Jay White into the ring, slowly climbs in, not wasting any energy to get into the ring quickly, stomp to the back of Jay White. Neither man wants to make a mistake early. Jay White is back on his feet. Clean break by Kota, and then he hits him with a forearm right to the face in the corner. Not so clean anymore. Stomp, and another stomp again to a fallen Jay White in the corner. Arm wrench by Kota Ibushi. Irish whip from corner to corner, countered by Jay White. Rushes Kota Ibushi, who jumps over, flips in the ring. Samoan driver attempt. Oh, Samoan stunner over the top rope. Jay White does to Kota Ibushi. Picking him up again, this time for the shin breaker. Uses the apron instead of his knee to bust the shins of Kota Ibushi. Once again taunting the crowd, clapping along, laughing in the dismay of Kota Ibushi. Grabs Kota Ibushi, slams him back first into the steel barricade, and once again for good measure, and a third time, the small of the back on the top of the steel barricade. Rolls back into the ring and then rolls out, so there is no count, which is weird for a heel to do. I kind of thought he'd just hang out in there. Grabs the leg of Kota Ibushi again, sticks it up on the apron, elbow right to the kneecap, and then a double forearm smash to the knee. Jay White had a plan going into this matchup, and right now he is executing it to perfection. Slow down the quick-paced, high-flying Kota Ibushi. Boot to the chest by Jay White to Kota Ibushi on the outside. Another one and a third and a fourth, just a barrage of stomps onto Kota Ibushi, who is helpless right now in the outside of the ring. Rolls Kota Ibushi into the ring, follows quickly after, halfway, slides in, literally crawling with his forearms to get into position for Kota Ibushi is in the neutral corner right now. Tries to boot Jay White to no avail. Jay White catches the boot and drops down, causing more damage to the knee of Kota Ibushi. Boots to a fallen Kota Ibushi, just another barrage, now choking Kota Ibushi with his foot, being admonished by the referee. The referee is checking on the health of Kota Ibushi. Jay White pulls him out of the corner. Hard right hand, another one right to the gut, and Jay White grabs the hair and throws him on the mat. That attempted flurry for Kota Ibushi to no avail. Jay White still in firm control after the damage to the knee. Once again going for it, stomps to the inside of the knee, right to the tendons there on a fallen Kota Ibushi. Spinning neckbreaker by Jay White. Cover one. And Kota Ibushi kicked out at 1. Another hard stomp to the tendons, now breaking the shins with his legs. Jay White taunting the crowd once again. Now he's taunting Kota Ibushi, telling him to stand up as he wills himself to his feet, gets kicked in the knee, and falls right back down to the mat. Jay White is a special performer, Bruiser Nation. I tell you what, I love Kota Ibushi, but Jay White right up there with one of my favorites. As Kota tries to fire back with 2 right hands, gets kicked in the knee, Irish whip. Kota reverses and a big drop kick right to the face of Jay White. Gives Kota Ibushi a little bit of separation, but that did some damage to the knee, not only the connecting to the face of Jay White, but using the strength he had in it to jump so high in the air. Jay White's trying to get the cobwebs out after that. Hard right hand attempt ducked by Kota Ibushi, and a barrage kicks and a spinning kick to the gut and a standing moonsault by Ibushi. Cover 1, 2. Jay White kicks out at 2. Nice sequence there from Kota Ibushi and Jay White. Jay White pulls himself in one of the neutral corners to his feet. Ibushi charges, eats a back elbow for his trouble. Power slam on a rushing Jay White. Quickly bounces off the ropes for a moonsault. Flips. The knee buckled right there when Jay White moved out of the way and Ibushi landed on his feet, and he ate a DDT from Jay White. And what does Ibushi have to do to truly recover from all of this damage done to his knee? There's not much you can do. You just kind of got to grin and bear it and hope it doesn't affect your offense too much. But it looks like it's going to, because Kota Ibushi is really slow to get to his feet. Rushing Jay White, European uppercut in the corner to Kota Ibushi. Vertical suplex, vertical spinning neckbreaker. 1, 2. Kota Ibushi kicks out at 2. It's like a vertical suplex switched to a spinning neckbreaker in mid-air. Tries to grab the leg. Ibushi is spinning around to get him off of it. 3, 4 stomps to the chest of a fallen Kota Ibushi. Going for a Uranagi, but Ibushi's able to fight it off. Drives Jay White into the corner, but Jay White uses his strength, gets back to the middle of the ring, forced back into the corner again, and relinquishes the hold. Ibushi rushes, tries to hit him with a fist and misses, and a flapjack, a reverse Russian leg sweep. Oh my God! German suplex by Kota Ibushi by Jay White, dropping Kota Ibushi right on the back of his head. Jeez. Just all up on the upper shoulders. Barely even the upper shoulders, to be honest, Bruiser Nation. That was all on Ibushi's head as he picks him up again to try to hit him with the Uranagi. Ibushi's trying to fight out of it with back elbows, takes 2 knees to the gut, and another back elbow as Jay White attempts a Uranagi again. Going right back to the leg. Eats a back elbow again when he grasps the leg of Kota Ibushi. Goes for a German suplex, but Jay White grabs hold of the leg, drapes him down, and hits him with a dragon screw right on the knee, still working it. There we go. Kicks Jay White off of him into the ropes. Gives Jay White a German suplex. Using all of the momentum to create a very good snapping effect to increase the speed and power behind that German suplex. Jay White is down, holding his head. Ibushi's starting to feel it. You got to believe that knee is still hurting, and he's trying to fight through that pain. And listen to the claps of the crowd getting behind him. Looks like he's going for a tombstone. Jay White's hitting that knee, trying to fight out of it. with success. 4 or 5 shots to that knee, causing Kota Ibushi to release Jay White from the tombstone attempt and kicks him again, this time right in the kneecap as he was grasping at the leg of Jay White. Ibushi may not be the same after this match. Up to his feet first, kicks Jay White right in the spine as he was seated on the apron. Trying to go for the German from the ropes. Ibushi's on the first rope. Jay White's on the apron, trying to fight him off, delivering multiple elbows to the chest of Jay White to weaken him. Now he's up to the second rope, going for that German suplex. Gato is able to go out and grab the hand of Jay White to stop Kota Ibushi from delivering that vicious German suplex, and a dragon screw in between the ropes by Jay White onto Kota Ibushi. The referee probably should get Gato out of here after that. Let's just be completely honest. Like, kick him out. Uranagi finally hits by Jay White. Cover 1, 2. Kota Ibushi kicks out again at 2, and Jay White is incensed. Brings Ibushi to his feet again. Looks like he might be going for a fisherman buster. Ibushi fights out of it, lifts him up into the tombstone position, still hitting that knee over and over and over again, and he hits his style of the tombstone pile driver. Kota Ibushi does, but not able to make the cover from all of the damage to his knee. Falls to his back, trying to catch his breath and get some feeling back in that knee. He fought through a good 4 or 5 forearm shots to the knee to deliver that tombstone. Now his version of the tombstone, he holds one leg off to the side and leaves one pointing straight up to the ceiling and drops him on their head. Fighting on the mat, Jay White's attacking the knee again, and Kota Ibushi is trying to show that it's not hurting him at all. He has gotten his second win, no-selling every single shot to the knee from Jay White. Jay White out on the outside after taking that shot from Kota Ibushi, pulls himself back into the ring. Ibushi is calling his shot, awaiting Jay White to get to him. Vicious elbow by Jay White to Kota Ibushi, and Ibushi was just asking for these shots. He stood there and waited for all of them and ate them like they were nothing. Tried to hit a low drop kick. Nice combo from Jay White onto Kota Ibushi, but eats a huge clothesline from Kota Ibushi, taking both men down to the mat. That was a lunging, powerful clothesline by Kota Ibushi after eating the shots and combination of Jay White. It looks like he was going for a powerbomb, but takes a dragon screw instead. Jay White pulled his feet right from under him and delivered another dragon screw to that knee, causing even more damage. Looks like he was trying to go for a sleeper suplex. Oh, jeez. Half Nelson German suplex there. Okay, half Nelson suplex. We'll just call it like that, because that's really what it was. The half Nelson and the German are two completely different things. Kota Ibushi is back in the blue corner, awaiting Jay White to get to his feet to deliver a vicious knockout shot. Went for the Blade Runner, countered and hit with a roundhouse kick to the temple. Both men down again. The Blade Runner is very similar to the Crossroads, if no one knows what I'm referring to. Missed, nice counter, another dragon screw with Kota Ibushi laying on the mat, and another one. There is no way Kota Ibushi can win this matchup. Looks like Jay White is now going for that reverse figure four. Wow, he's got Kota Ibushi locked up in this reverse figure four. Kota Ibushi grabs the arm of the referee, trying to fight through the pains to not tap out. He's close to the ropes. If he can just use his strength to pull himself to the bottom rope as he crawls with the weight of Jay White behind him, stretching out for the ropes. Oh, he looked like Kota Ibushi was about to tap out there. He's trying to fight through this, very nearly tapping out to this, and he gets to the bottom rope. Jay White will have to release this hold now. But like the perfect heel, holding on until 4. Disqualifications come at 5. Holding it for every second that he could to increase the damage on that knee. Kota Ibushi on the mat, clutching the knee as Jay White continues his assault. Jay White once again going for that sleeper suplex. Kota Ibushi grabs the top rope to hold it, but gets kicked in the tendons again on that knee. And this time he hits it. A sleeper suplex, turning Kota Ibushi upside down, inside out, and to his feet, but rushes from the ropes and delivers a running knee right to the face of a seated Jay White. Jay White thought he had it all under control and ate a knee for his trouble. Last ride attempt by Kota Ibushi, and he hits Jay White with it. Cover 1, 2. Jay White just barely lifts his arm off the canvas to stop the count at 2 3/4. What does Kota Ibushi have to do to defeat Jay White? He's kicked out of a lot of his patented offense. Jay White's grabbing at the referee as Kota Ibushi is attempting to get him up off the mat. He will not let go of the referee. He's doing everything he can to try to get away from Kota Ibushi. He still has hold of Jay White's arm, and he no-sells another elbow to the face. Jay White reaches back and delivers another hard one, and Kota Ibushi once again eats it for breakfast. This man is completely unstoppable. He looks like unfazed through this assault and elbows Jay White right in the face, crumbling him in a heap down to the canvas. Big roundhouse to the side of the head of Jay White via Kota Ibushi. He's got a complete wrist control on both wrists of Jay White. Gato's up on the apron yet again. Oh, nice distraction by Gato, allowing Jay White to deliver a low blow to Kota Ibushi. The referee had no idea, faking that he was going to throw in the towel for Jay White. Oh, what a regal plex by Jay White. 1, 2. Kota Ibushi kicks out at 2, and that was perfection as far as I'm concerned with that regal style suplex. His hands were locked. Arms crisscrossed into the DDP position. Looks like he was going for an impaler and eats a knee when Kota Ibushi pushes him off the ropes. Roundhouse to Gato as he jumps up on the apron to try to distract Kota Ibushi. Ripcord knee attempt. No. Blade Runner by Jay White, spiking Kota Ibushi. Cover 1, 2, 3. Jay White defeats Kota Ibushi and gets the points. in a monumental matchup with Kota Ibushi, showing that he is nearly invincible but not impervious to distractions, and that was all Jay White needed to spike him on the top of the head from that Blade Runner. Bruiser Nation, that was one hell of a matchup, and now the story from Wrestle Kingdom makes more sense to this podcaster. Thank you so much for listening to the CRUZE podcast, the only podcast to bring you pro wrestling for your ears. Follow us at Twitter, on Twitter at Bruiser Nation Productions. Our YouTube is the same, Bruiser Nation Productions, same as our Facebook page. Subscribe, rate, comment, let me know what you like on all of your favorite podcasting apps: Spotify, Breaker, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Pocket Cast, and the Anchor.fm website or app. And once again, Bruiser Nation, oh wait, next week we have Haruki Gato versus Sonata. Stay good, Bruiser Nation, because I'm always good.